there, Ariana from Crafting Happiness here. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how I crocheted this really easy rose embellishment that I've used on this project that I'm working on. I'm using them as a headband for a hooded llama blanket, and I wanted to show you how easy it is to make them. And of course, you can use them as embellishments for other projects like blankets, handbags, hats, or like a headband like I used it. So let's get started. For this tutorial I am using super bulky yarn and a 6mm crochet hook, which is not the recommended hook, but it will make the rose more compact and smaller. So you can use obviously any yarn you like with a matching hook. And we will start with a chain of 13. So make a slip knot and then chain 13. And 13. And this is your starting chain. And now we are going to start with round 1, and we will make a half double crochet into the 5th chain from the hook. So from the hook, count backwards and into the 5th chain, make a half double crochet. And skipping these chains, it will make up for a half double crochet plus 2 chains. So we have a V-stitch made with half double crochet. Now we will skip the next chain, and into the next we will make another half double crochet V-stitch, and that is made with a half double crochet, chain 2, and then another half double crochet into the same chain, like this. Now again we will skip 1, and into the next one another half double crochet V-stitch. So make a half double crochet, chain 2, and then half double crochet into the same chain. And this is your repeat section. If you want to make the rose bigger or with more petals, make a bigger chain, and then create these V-stitches every other chain. So your repeat section will be skip 1, half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet into the next, and so on until you have made one of those half double crochet V-stitches into the last chain. So again, skip 1 and into the next make a half double crochet, chain 2, and then half double crochet. Skip 1 and into the next chain, half double crochet, chain 2, and then half double crochet. And we are done with row 1, and this is how it looks like. It's just V-stitches every other chain. And now we will continue with the second and final row. We will chain 1, it doesn't count as a stitch, and turn. And now on this row we will work into the spaces between stitches. So into the first chain 2 space, which is the space between the 2 half double crochet, we will make 6 double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that chain 2 space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over through both loops, and again yarn over through the both loops. And this is your first double crochet. We will need 5 more. So we have 3 and 4 and 5 and the last one. And this will create a rose petal. Now into the next space, which is the space between the V-stitches. So when you have 2 V-stitches, there's a space there where you skip a chain. Into that space we will make a single crochet, And then we have a chain 2 space into which we will make again 6 double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is your repeat section right here. Single crochet into the space between the V stitches and then 6 double crochet in the chain 2 space, which is the space between the 2 half double crochet of the V stitch. So that's inside the V stitch. And just repeat that until you have made your last 6 double crochet into the last chain 2 space. And I'll just speed up and I'll meet you at the end and I'll show you how to put these rows together. And this is how the rows looks like right now. After completing the second row, we have now 5 petals. I have weaved in one end, and the other one, when I cut the yarn, I left a long tail. We will use a darning needle to secure it. So when you finish, your yarn will be at the top of the petal. You just have to thread it through the edge and move it back at the base, like so. And now we are ready to put these rows together, and we will start from this end with no yarn. We will use this first row to secure the rows in place. So put your fingers through those spaces and roll the petals inwards. Make sure you hold the base at all times so you won't unfold. Put your fingers through if you have to, and then turn it around and see if you're happy with how it looks like, if the petals align where you want them to be. And then once you're happy, hold it tight and just thread your yarn through those spaces, and that will hold it together. So we did from this side on the opposite side, then push it back in and out on the opposite side, and just do this just a few times, 4 times maybe. You don't need more than that. Just make sure you secure it well. And this is it. Now you can release and open the rows, and this is how it looks like. And now it's ready to be attached to whatever project you want. Blankets, hats, anything really, handbags, anywhere you would like a nice rose embellishment. I also made another rose with more petals and using a 10mm hook, which is the recommended hook for the super bulky yarn. Just to show you the difference in size, you can not only modify the size of your rose by the number of petals, but also using a larger or smaller hook. And this is how it looks like once completed. You can see the difference in size. It's just a little smaller, less fuller. Depends on what project are you doing and what you need it for. But yes, this is how you crochet this really easy rose embellishment. You can use on blankets, hats, bags, or anything else, headbands like I did. And I hope you found my tutorial easy to follow. If you have any questions about this pattern, please let me know in the comments below. Happy crocheting!